Oh, snap. Synthe. Trading in the hogs for some drags and bats. I like it.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at one of the matchups from the pre-qualifiers war that ATN did wind up making their way through into, but what you're going to get to see is the matchup against MCES.
Oh, we're live. Okay, thank goodness I don't have to explain that diagram anymore for the 400th time. So we got Yo-Yo kicking it off. They're doing a little bit of rotation of first hitters, which is nice to see. Umbra, Escura, thank you for the follow. So the simplified version is ATN has won. They have secured a spot into next weekend's quarterfinals along with MCES, along with Space Station Gaming, and along with Marcos Gaming. But the question is, where are they going to place? Are they going to get an extra advantage if they place in 1 and 2? So that's what we're battling it out for. But we have 2 matches in order to do that. So Queen charging her way along to clear out the path for the Lalo. We do have those multis that we're going to have to contend with. Only 1 wall break. So it looks like we want to force the Queen into that Town Hall compartment because we don't have a jump to sweep her in. The Royal Champ's going to take on those multis and help secure that extra value to keep the loon safe and sound. King ensuring that the Queen paths straight into the Town Hall chamber. Royal Champ, though, getting hung up on those skellies, gets the Seeking Shield off. Is it going to give her enough to get both of these multis down? Healer swap over, which is not ideal for the Queen. She's got the Unicorn at very least, but this does not bode well. The Queen needs to stay up long enough, although RC dying down is a good thing. Oh, a bit scary, and Yo-Yo has to force that ability early. Now, again, it's not make it or break it. It's just for seeding, but ATN want every advantage they can get, as do MCES. So the fight is on to try and get a spot in the top 2 seed. Sending in a couple of loons to try and pick off that multi-targeting Inferno, which is regenerated from the builder who wreaked havoc. Ooh, Queen dies out early. A bit unfortunate. With a Queen charge, you want to keep it going. You want to pick up as much value as possible, and that multi did not go down. So Yo-Yo in a tough spot, and I'm going to say, honestly, I don't think it's going to turn around. We do secure the Town Hall, which is a good thing, but that multi is going to wreak havoc and cause problems in the back end of this. Already starting through, reaching as far as those loons, but the Warden ability comes off. We get a swift haste drop down. Freeze holding it through. Stone Slammer trying to do as much value and work as possible, but we've got the back end. Scatter. Stone Slammer opens up. Loons are getting roasted, picking up traps, and we lose out every single bit of power we had remaining on the back end of the base while the scatter shot remains. Inferno Drag minions will help pick up a little bit more percent, but we're not going to see the 3-star here. So this gives a huge, huge opening from the start for MCES. I do know that at this point, ATN just breathing probably a big sigh of relief, knowing that they're secure. They are secure in this. They're going to be here next weekend. It's nice if you can get that extra advantage that you don't have to do a match or 2 or however many it's going to be in the first day, because it spares your bases. 83% is where we're left. Big, big defense coming in for MCES on this one. Mudkey. How you doing, Mudka? So we got Synthe coming in. Oh, snap. Synthe. Trading in the hogs for some drags and bats. I like it. Starting off that funnel there with a sneaky gob. Helping to secure the path for the hero push. King and Queen working together to secure the Eagle compartment, take down the defending AQ. So this is a nice spot to come in from. Now I notice we have the Stone Slammer, so I'm curious to see if he's going to switch it up to a blimp for the Town Hall, depending on how he situates this. E-Drag. Oh, taking on that section. Okay. We're going to switch up to a blimp. We've got the bats to help for the back end. He's actually in a nice position to bring it in here. We've got good freeze value on that Wizard Tower and Scatter Shot compartment. And I kind of think that's what he sees. So we get that wall break in, giving the queen passage to the multi-targeting Inferno. There's the blimp that we expected to see the switch up for. Warden hanging on to the ability just to clip this as it paths through. Dragon's clearing out a beautiful path, though, along the way. Queen has almost enough to take down, just enough, maybe to take down the royal champion. Whoo, just. So with that, we've got the drags working through. The bats coming in from behind. I like that he's working them undercover together because we only have 2 freezes. We want to use those freezes to get through the wizard towers. And remember, we've got the scattershot wizard tower combo. Royal champ coming in for it, helping to distract. There's that value from the freeze with that compartment working together. Royal champ with the bats, with the drags, has everything she needs to seal the deal, pick up a 3-star, and get the lead from the start of this war against ATN. MCES coming in just as clutch as we would expect them. They have been on absolute fire today with some big stars, big numbers, and they just seem as fresh as they started from the get-go. The top 2 in the seeding will be decided by the winners of this match and the next match. So the winners of this match versus the winners of Space Station Gaming and Marcos Gaming will determine the top seeding because they'll have to battle it out. The losers of these 2 wars will battle out for the seeding for 3 and 4. Okay, so we've got Ast coming in with some Suilala. We've got the 2 invisibility spells to sneak things past. I'm assuming for the royal champ, queen doesn't need it, just forces the ability. A little bit of a shallow approach to get that down. Smart, easy, pick-upable value. King tanking for that multi-chamber, and the royal champ sneaking along, coming in. And this is why we have these invisibility spells, because we want to get a little bit deeper through. How far can we get? As far as taking on that air sweeper. I would assume that's the intended goal, hanging on to that ability as long as possible. Queen stepping up to the plate, helping to clear some of this out too. Not about shout. She is taking on the storage, and that's about it, but it still helps out quite a bit. Oh, royal champ does manage to get that air sweeper down. We get the pull in the clan castle. Ooh, 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 ooh. Get the other air sweeper? Nah. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. So we couldn't get that lucky. Get that down. What do we have to take care of the queen? We've got the Skelly spells. We just need to keep that hound kind of out of range. We do have 3 headhunters actually, but the headhunters should be used to take on the royal champ, I assume, because we'll see the ability popping off from the warden shortly. Stone Slimer coming in. Looking good. Hanging on to that ability as long as possible, but where are they going? They're going for the royal champ. Doesn't need it to get her taken down. Ooh, Loon safely spared as they work through the defending queen. This is looking lovely. Stone Slammer to boot, still tanking on this one. Nice and healthy, holding on while the Loons actually take the lead. Easy cleanup. And we've got Ast swagging. Not one, but 2 additional hastes in this one with a 3-star. Only problem right now for ATN is the 2-star percent. MCES has been hitting hard, hitting fast, and hitting high. So I am worried in any match that we see under a 90% for any team these days. Okay, Remio. We've got coming in. We'll take a look and see how fast that last attack was in a second. See, there's the gross. How many YouTube videos are going to be ATN Wars from today? All of them. All of them. Because I don't want to stream again for days after this. I want to catch up on sleep. I've only had 3 hours of sleep. I think I've said that about 500 times today. Ooh, nice. Wall wrecker in. Secured the town hall. Knock it out fast. Ooh, and Sneaky Goblin still on the run, taking care of cleanup. Look at them go. Is Royal Champ? Ooh. Royal Champ's going to take down the Hound and the Ice Golem all on her lonesome. I like it. So while that goes on, while we wait for that, because we want the Royal Champ to pick up that multi-targeting Inferno and the air defense, we send in the King and the Queen. Only one wall break for this Queen, which is going to give her access to the Scatter Shot King's got the opening, but do we have the funnel to get the other scatter shot? Here we go. Royal Champ's still struggling, but has her ability. Ice Golem going to do some tanking, which is good because it's kind of needed at this point. But the Queen going to have to force his ability, ensure that scatter shot goes down, and she indeed will. Royal Champ uses the invisibility spell to get past, get that multi down. And we just need that air sweeper. That's it. Not too big of an ask. The King does not go for the scatter shot, so we're going to have a hook around coming to that back end where we're going to have to hold on to some freezes. This is a beautiful Lalo path here from Remio. Warden ability coming off on the top side where we have the multi, where we have the eagle, plus we've got the Royal Champ coming through. Headhunters don't make it that far to take her down. This gives her the opportunity to try and pick off these loons. The haze sweeping them across, trying to navigate their way in. They get her knocked out. That freeze holds her off, and the minion and the headhunters are enough to take her down. King won't go. But that gave the loons exactly what they needed to get through the back end, and the freeze, the final freeze to hold off the scatter shot is the one last blow that this base needed. Wizard Tower not going to take these loons down. Not with the warden there. Well, okay, it might take the loons down, but it's not going to knock out this raid from the 3-star. Absolute perfection coming in from Remio. Very nice way to power this along, hold it off, and pick up a 3-star and secure a 1-star lead against ATN. Cherry Coke is a drink of choice for you today? No, not Cherry Coke, but I do love Cherry Coke. It's one of my favorites. Regular Coke. Regular Cola. Okay, so we got Vala coming in with a Queen Charge Lalo. And we do have an invisibility spell for this healer. I've got to check my... I need to get some of these curse word songs out of there. Lady B still talking? Yeah, and amazingly has a voice. I'm surprised, right? Just as surprised as you. Okay, so Queen's got the path open to the town hall, but she's going to navigate her way around. Royal Champ and King working collectively together. So we take one scatter shot down. We've got one more in the core. The eagle... is it going to be enough for the Royal Champ to come in with that invisibility spell? Possibly. She's holding on to that ability as long as possible. Eagle fires away, doesn't knock her down, and is able to get her through. Ooh, doesn't go down. Okay. So that remains. And Queen's bypassing the town hall. Okay, so she can go for the eagle. She can go for the scatter. We can use the blimp for the town hall and then re-navigate the Lalo pathing. Head in for the eagle, giving the Queen just a little bit more value to chug along, take out the core of the base. Come on, Queen, get in there. Get that pathing shaped up. Oof, headhunters. Good thing she stepped into place because we didn't have a lightning spell for it. It just had to use a freeze and a poison. Come on, Queen. No more rages left to go. Queen's got the ability, though, but that's about it. We sail the blimp into the town hall. We have to readjust this entire pathing here, I think, than what Vala wanted to see. Loons, dragons to secure the town hall takedown. Freeze to hold it off so that they can get it done, but the loon pathing has not worked out. And with the Queen using her ability, it refocuses the target of the scatter shot onto the loons. And we've got another big defense coming in for Synthé of MCES. Yeah, MCES is absolutely stunning on their defense today. Not just their performance overall, but their defenses are really holding strong. Rip the headhunter. A little bit of a swag freeze right there as we wait for this archer who lovingly is trying to pick up a little bit more percent for Vala. Look at this archer. She's doing her work. She's a good archer. This is a team player here. She knows she only has 15 seconds left to get it done. And Vala's like, you know what? You're a good archer. I'm not even going to tell you get it done. He treats his troops right. And they try. They try. But sometimes trying is not enough. And unfortunately, Vala's going to be left with the 70%. Still a good archer. Yeah, ATN's down. A little too much at this point. Percent is rough. If ATN loses, Lady V has to explain again, probably. Yeah, MCS has been coming in strong with a lot of the leagues they've been playing in. So we've got Ariam sailing through with the Yeti Blimp. And a queen charge minor this one. So setting the path for the queen, eliminating that multi-target Inferno, sparing the healers. Hi, Chatai. Still waiting for Tryhard's hit. So queen's got her path in. And we've got one more wall break. My assumption is we'll force the queen along into that town hall compartment and then start the hybrid. I mean, we can have a really narrow path, honestly. It's like self-formed over at that 3 o'clock side. 12 o'clock hybrid? Why? No. There's no, you wouldn't, no. If anything, you would come from the 3 o'clock side. Kokoloon? We test him for Tesla? We test him for Teslas there. So we want to come in. Archer picking up some good value while this queen's going along. This is nice. This is smart because we're clearing some path along where we want to send in the hybrid to come from. King setting down. Easy, narrow path for them to move through. No Teslas there. We tested for it. Archer was able to help with the cleanup value. Queen's got her opening. Ooh, look at that beautiful wall break. That is exceptional. Ariam coming in hot on this one. We've got 1:11 left. He's doing good on time. One biggest issue is that multi-targeting Inferno, but we've got a heal left over. We even have a freeze to help hold it off. I think the freeze is most ideal here for that and also for the ground bow. Holding off the eagle, holding off the town hall. Don't listen to me because Ariam's a pro here and I clearly don't know what I'm talking about. But the miners are spread out. We do have the Royal Champ coming in to the core. Queen holding on to that ability, might need it. As she passes through that poison bomb, which it looks like she, is going to avoid. What? Okay. So we've got an OP, RC, who actually takes on the multi in the core, and that keeps the miners pathing around this. This king is full health, working his way around that outside of the base. Queen is still alive. Plenty of action and life left in her, but... What? How did the miners skip that? There's not going to be enough time. Queen forces the ability. I mean, they don't even have enough time. How? It's not even going to be a 99% because the queen, doing queen things, beating on walls, king. Party king. That axe, I thought it was pretty strong. I guess not. 92%. But look, how? They completely, I guess that moated chamber. The spread wasn't far enough, and they completely bypassed that. So no matter what, it still was going to be an issue of time getting back to that. Linnaid going for Kingsman, though. Not going for Ariam, Synthé, or a Tryhard. Going for the base that he feels is best suited to. One of his favorite attack strategies, the Queen Charge Hybrid. And Linnaid came in so clutch with that last war against WTK. And, I know we've all been talking about it. You guys have said it. And we recognize that Linnaid has had a bit of a rough day. But he is still an absolute G. Absolute beast at this game. And definitely one of my favorite players, particularly for hybrid. Let's see if he can secure another 3-star. I know it's not looking like it would be enough of a turnaround percent-wise, but we still want to see our guys finishing off strong in this matchup, even if they can't hold back MCES. They still will pass their way through. They're still qualified. This is all for seeding, bear in mind. They're sitting comfortably here. There's less pressure on this one. Blimp for the town hall. We get the sneaky... Where are they? They're so sneaky. Can't even see them. That's like such a scary part. I hate that part. So got that town hall down easy. Ooh. Getting these walls open. Okay. Well, we make a mark. But we don't get into the multi. The queen does have the ability to take the multi down, just won't be able to get down that long range ground bow, which could be a little bit of a problem, unfortunately. So we need the hybrid pathing through, forcing her along. We just don't want those multi-targeting Inferno beams to really spread across and and take down too many hogs and miners early on. Queen struggling to get past the hound. Now, this is the unfortunate price to pay if you have to start it off early to renavigate, that you get them caught in the crossfire and the queen's a little bit stuck and hung behind. Multi does go down. We still have a couple of miners left over, but we lost a huge chunk, and those hogs included as well. Queen has to force the ability. Royal Champ still in this, but she's not going to be for long because she's lost all that cover we had. So free is going to be needed to hold off the Wizard Tower and the scatter shot to give her as much as possible, but he's very patient waiting on this. Launches that Seeking Shield. Freeze comes down, gets past that Wizard Tower so we can hold off the cannon here, giving the Royal Champ just a little bit more opportunity to move through. I mean, look at this Queen keeping that ground bow away from the Royal Champ so she has just enough time to sneak along. Final freeze comes down to hold off the bow, giving the Queen what she needs and giving the Royal Champ what she needs. It's not that multi we're worried about. It's the long-range ground bows, but the Warden Tower is going to pick off the Royal Champ. Queen is not going to have enough juice left, and we're not going to have enough time. Oh, because we lost so many of those hogs and miners very early in this raid because of that cut across, because of the Queen messing around with the hound. There's not enough power, not enough time to finish the job. And MCES getting the best of ATN in this matchup. But again, ATN still play next week. This is all for seeding. Like I said, I don't think ATN had too much of a focus on seeding. It was more to ensure that they made it through into this matchup. They only made me give out like 2 subs. Oh, did I pay out the last sub? I don't know if I paid out the last sub. MCS is performing incredibly this week. I mean, in general, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. And maybe secretly ATN sitting back and saying, okay, you know what? We're not going to show them everything. We're not going to let them know what to expect from us next week. This could be a play here. They also might not want to expend any additional bases, if they even have any additional bases at this point, after all these matches today. So Kingsman coming in with the Queen charge Lalo. Queen in a good spot to take on the CC troops. 2 ground bows and the Archer Tower, but a rage is enough to keep her alive, safe, healthy, and well. Zeke Goblin going to ensure that she forces her way into the town hall. I say that, and she's inching closer and closer to the center. So rage up the healers again, trying to keep her alive as she takes on more and more damage. And the Eagle is firing away. She's already burned through the ability. What now? Oh, King's going to secure the town hall, but this does mess up Kingsman's plans because we still have that multi. It didn't go down. Royal Champ struggling through. Queen's not going to make her way in. Royal Champ doesn't even get down the scatter shot. Okay. Well, let's see what we're looking at percentage-wise. Is this going to be the huge defense that ATN was hoping to see? I mean, it would need to be low. We're talking about 70%. Town Hall's down. It's that multi that's going to really rip apart the loons in the center, plus with the air sweeper pushing him back. So we freeze it up, hold it off. Percentage creeping up with a slight possibility if that hound actually tanks, which takes forever and a day for Kingsman on this one. We're in that 60% range. Minion's going to pick up just a little bit more, but not too much. We still have 1 more loon. Look where you can strategically place it. We do have the bomb tower. I would say probably by the bomb tower comes for the outside mortar, and that's enough with the death drop. Minions should be able to get that bomb tower down on its own as well. And we do have a wizard to play. So creeping up into the 70%, but yeah, we needed ATN needed to see a couple of these. I got 1 of them. If boom 3 stars, they just need to see another low hitting defense like this. Minion gonna pick up that last percent. 70% ties it up with Vala. There you go, 70%. So yeah, it's getting close. It's getting mighty close. Well, it looks like Space Station Gaming is going to be facing off in the winner's bracket. In the winner's bracket. But is Boom going to give a final chance for ATN to see how strong the defense is that they brought in this matchup? Blimp in. Little blizzard. Ooh, we don't get the Town Hall. So we have to force a Royal Champion to secure it. That final invisibility spell. That's a shame. Absolute shame on that one. Royal Champ has to use her value in a completely different spot than intended. And we've got to deal with the CC troops. When's the last time I saw a Headhunter Super Minion Clan Castle? It's been a while, actually. I haven't seen this combo in quite some time since Town Hall 14 started. Nice way to handle it. Taking him down. Poison slows down those Headhunters. Freeze helps to hold off. Well, actually, it's freeze poison. Freeze for the Headhunters. Poison for those super minions to slow down their effect. Queen has just enough power to take on the multi-compartment, but this is where the problem is that we don't have the Royal Champ to help cut across, pick up more value like these air defenses. They are on the outer perimeter, so that's not a bad thing. But ideally, we could have picked up maybe just a little bit more and possibly the scatter shot if we had that invisibility spell left over. Loons have to pass through. Warden ability has to get them safely through, but he launches it off early. And not into the core of the base. But the Hounds pick up some of the traps. Did we get all of them? They did not completely cut across the core. Headhunters sweeping their way and trying to take the Queen down. Freezes up the Queen, but he doesn't get the ground bow in. So the Headhunters do not survive. Loons manage to actually pat their way around any additional possible traps. Freezing up that Queen one more time. And the scatter shot to get the Loons in. Oh my goodness. Come on. Electro Owl, take the Queen down. Minion, take the Queen down. The Electro Owl, not enough to finish this off. Haste, going to sweep the Loons through the remainder of the defense as those minions at very least distracting the Queen. But is there going to be enough time? Can the Loons take her down? Come on, get in there. Oh, they're going for the air sweeper. And the Queen now with the opportunity to pick up the last fighting chance for Boom to try and secure any sort of win in the seeding matchup. It was a great recovery. I agree. A great turnaround considering that he had to throw in the Royal Champ for this. This was superb. We're looking at, will it be a 90? No, it'll be an 89%. Oh, there we go. 90 right there on the nose. So final attack coming in and it's a ring base. I mean, if we ever needed to hold a 1-star, it would be now. But that's a huge ask. I'm sure they've really crossed their T's and dotted their I's in this matchup and plan. Got the Queen coming through. The Blimp should secure the Town Hall in this one. Queen just leading the path, moving along. Though we do have one more wall break. Are we going to bring the Queen in for this? Very patient on those healers, ensuring that the Archer Tower is focused on the Queen. Unicorn goes down quickly. Are we going to leave that wall break for the King to come in with the funneling? Need to force the Queen along because ideally you need something to take on those scatter shots. That Blimp can't take on the Town Hall alone if the scatters remain. Expos. Long range ground expos. Trying to do the Queen in, but she's got her ability and there's 3 more rages. So this has got plenty of health left over. King's going to set this funnel, keeping the Queen charging alive and strong through this one to take on those scatter shots. Now what we ideally want to do is clear out as much of the ring structures in the center to give a nice, clear, easy path for the Blimp to sail in. Oh, hold up. We switched to a wall wrecker. Never you mind. He's going for the safe approach. He's not risking it. Not risking it. Smart move from Tryhard. He's like, you know what? I need to pick up the 2-star here. I can't fail. I need to get the Town Hall down. So he sends the wall wrecker in, not worrying about anything that did not get picked up air-wise. Royal Champ additionally clearing the path as the wall wrecker gets straight to that opening, rages up. What do we got in there? Barbarians. We got sneaky goblins. There we go. Right for the, oh, that was easy. Look how easy that was. That was so easy. But man, if he put a blimp in, I don't know. We could be talking a different story. Though we still got a lot of percent to pick up here with the Lalo push. Nice takedown. Loon's pathing lovely through this. That Warden ability, keeping them safe through the damage from the scatter shot. And as they make their approach to the Royal Champ, but freezes her up, freezes up the multi, freezes up the air defense, double combination. Plus, we've got one more to actually hold this off and give the Loons what they need. That last invisibility spell gets them safely past the multi unscathed, though the air defense will pick them off. Tryhard knows he did not need to try hard for this one. He just needed to pick up the 2-star, and it was a secure deal for MCES to work into the top seed bracket. Now MCES and Space Station Gaming will get to fight it out to see who will win seed 1 and 2. ATN will battle it out against Marcos Gaming to see who will get 3 and 4. Time fail? No. That Warden did not have enough life left.
So I got to give it to MCES because these guys have been on fire, and particularly this day, after 12 hours of gameplay, they really weren't letting up, and they've just been bringing in some solid defenses. So they are a huge contender for the World Championships this year. I think we've been seeing them really pushing forward from the start of this year. I think last year got a little bit out of their grasps more so than they wanted to see. And this year is the opportunity for them to try and turn it around. And they're showing that they're putting that work, the time, the effort, and the energy in. So we'll have to see if it's going to be a big win for them this coming weekend. But we've got so many amazing teams. Of course, my boys over at ATN, I'm sure are going to be putting up a big fight. I know that they're base building testing and doing everything they can to prepare. But we also have Space Station Gaming, who had a solid performance this past weekend. And you've got Vitang and WTK and Marcos Gaming. If you guys don't know Marcos Gaming, if you don't remember that name, it is Indian Clashers. So they've done some phenomenal work here as well. All I can say is we are in for a very exciting weekend. And I hope you guys are going to tune in and watch, because I am going to be glued to my computer taking a look at these incredible matches. But that's about it for now. Until next time, this is Lady B. I'll catch you guys later.